If you're done thinking about turkey this week, a new cut of beef may sound more appetizing. As Dean Reynolds shows us, the man behind the meal is an expert at cooking up something different.
To the multitude of meat eaters salivating for a new steak, Tony Mata is ready to serve.
All right, I'm the bull. Where is this on me?
This is located here on your shoulder.
Mata has a PhD in meat science and a business consulting the culinary industry. After several years of trial and error and support from the meat researchers at Oklahoma State University, a brand new discovery, what Mata calls the Vegas Strip. It comes from an uninspiring area of the carcass that butchers tended to turn into ground chuck. But Mata insisted there was a jewel in all that fat, cartilage, and gristle.
If I was to use standard butchering procedures,
Right.
following seams, this is what I would get.
And it doesn't look pretty.
It doesn't look pretty, and when you were to
It looks
grill
sort of
it,
like a wound.
Mata's patented
Follow procedures
procedure,
that
which
we're
he's
gonna
trained
give me
butchers to
what I
perform
want.
in as little as 25 seconds,
Nice, steady.
trims the bad from the good.
I clean this area,
Right.
I remove this part right here, and I'm going to square it off here at this end. I gotta get rid of this thing. Now take a look.
Uh-huh.
See? This is the Las Vegas strip steak.
How big a deal is it when somebody comes up with a new cut of steak?
I think it's a pretty huge deal, especially since, the last time a steak was invented was probably like 10 years ago.
Rick Gresh is the executive chef at David Burke's Prime House here in Chicago. He's talking about the flat iron steak, which coincidentally, Tony Mata also discovered.
So you're like Christopher Columbus in the steak world? You've just discovered this incredible new thing?
There's a diversity of eating experiences in that beef carcass.
And that makes chefs happy.
I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And, for me as a chef, it really opened my eyes to look at all animals that way. And there's some great cuts out there that people don't know about.
And how is it doing?
Quite well, actually.
He says when the Vegas Strip is on the menu as a special, he's sold as many as 400 in one day.
Slices just like butter.
With meat consumption dropping steadily for decades and with tough economic times, a relatively inexpensive cut like the Vegas Strip comes along at just the right time.
Why does Chicago not have a steak?
Wow, that's a tough question. I think we need to, look at that for the next project.
Actually, Tony Mata is already looking. For CBS This Morning, Dean Reynolds, Chicago.
So now that we talk statins, we can talk steak.
It's very, very true.
All the bases covered this morning. But I mean, how fascinating. They've been cutting the carcasses for how long, and they find this new cut?
And in case you're wondering, because I was, the reviews are excellent. They say it really does taste like a New York strip or a flat iron. No aging, no marinating needed. So maybe time to get one with the statin.
Good
All right.
stuff.